everyone, Ray Torres coming back here with our third installment of our three-part series. So the first video, we focused on goals, so finding everybody's goals when they come into the gym. The second video, we did our evaluation. Now in this third video here, we're focusing on the program design and what it's gonna take to do a customized workout for you that's gonna help you reach your goals a little bit more safely. So stay tuned. So now, whenever I'm gonna be testing with somebody, there's 4 typical things that I'm gonna be looking for. Okay, the first thing is going to be focusing on is balance. Now, when I mean balance, I mean just making sure that we're coordinated enough to be stable. Like let's say, for example, if I'm doing a lunge, I'm going to be lunging forward. I want to make sure that I don't tip over, that I want to make sure that I'm not leaning too far back, and that I'm able to properly push off of my foot where I need to, okay? Just to avoid uneven pressure or just any kind of discomfort in our joints, whether that be my knees, my ankles, or my hips. So those are the typical things that I'm going to be doing for balance. Then afterwards, we're going to be focusing on is muscular symmetry. With muscular symmetry, we're focusing on muscular imbalances. So whether that means that our feet are excessively pointing out to the side, or if we squat, watching our knees cave in, or even if you squat, we have an excessive forward lean. So that's just focusing on our muscles partners, because we always have a front and a back. So we want to make sure that they're both working evenly and they're not too overworked, because it's possible to have the front of our legs, our quads here, to be a little tight, and then their partners in the back not be as tight and not as engaged. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on, is understanding how your bodies are moving. So then the third thing that I go over is movement patterns. So now with movement patterns, that's going to be focusing on making sure that you have a general understanding of how you need to move your body. So if you're an athlete, if you're doing some type of sports, say football, basketball, or doing some sort of Olympic lift. So with that, I want to make sure that you're comfortable knowing exactly how it is that you need to move. So that applies for people who are just focusing on general fitness as well. You can be a mom and pop or someone just coming off the couch. They just want to focus on getting a little bit better. Still, movement patterns applies to you, because we want to make sure that you can do everything safely and understand how to do your movement and your exercises safely to reach your goals at an efficient way. The fourth and final thing that we go over in my program test is going to be the proper weight level. So once I have a general understanding of how your balance is, how your body's symmetry is, and also your movement pattern, then I focus on what weight I need to start you at. Again, if you're an athlete and have been exercising for a little bit, then it's going to be a little bit easier, because you might have already an idea of where you can start. And then I just kind of pick up right where you left off. Whereas if you're just starting to exercise, then I might start you a little bit farther back, that way just you have a general understanding of where you've started. And so we can see some progression going little by little as we implement that customized program for you. Okay, so again, focus on our balance, then we work on your symmetry, overall body symmetry. We focus on your movement patterns to have a general understanding of how to move. Then we focus on lifting that weight. Once we have all 4 of those things, that's how I'm going to help build that custom programming for you. Okay everyone, so that was the end of our 3-part series. So you see, we went over what we're going to be doing once we start off working with someone new and working towards creating their custom programming. So we go over their goals. All right, so we go over a little evaluation to make sure that I understand what their body is doing. Then we go through their program tests. So now that we've done all those things, it's going to be a little bit easier for me to create that custom program for you. Now, everything is universally scalable, so I can make it as hard as I need to, or we can make it as easy as we need to, all based on the amount of support that you want. So we can give you a small program, or we can give you something that is going to be continuous for weeks and weeks, where I can keep giving you as much support as you need. It's all going to be up to you, and that's what I'm here for, guys. All right. If I could do it for free, I would, but you know, someone's got to keep the lights on. All right, so please, by all means, feel free to reach out to me. I'm going to have my email, I'm going to have my Instagram down below. So feel free to reach out to me, shoot me a message with any questions. The first one's free. All right. So I hope to see you guys in one of the next videos, and I'll talk to you next time.